रवे नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लांघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणम्। नमयों विष्णुपादाय श्रीगौरप्रियमूर्तये श्रीमते भक्तिवल्लभतीर्थगोस्वामी नामिने। कृपया क्षमतामपराधिजनं कलुषायुतसक्तसुदीननरं सुपथे परिचालय सर्वदिनं। प्रणमामि च माधवदेवपदम्। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधाकांत नमोस्तुते। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto number 7, Chapter number 6. Yesterday we heard, not yesterday, I think day before, 2-3 days ago. Nahi achyutam prinayato bahvayaso asuratmajaha आत्मत्वात् सर्वभूतानां सिद्धात्वादिह सर्वतः. Prahlad is telling to his friends Asuratmaja. Asuratmaja means children of the demons, sons of demons. My dear sons of the demons, Krishna or Supreme Lord Hari is the dearest to everyone. He is residing as Atma in the heart of all the living entities. Therefore, it is not at all difficult to please Supreme Lord Hari. You think that it is easy to please your wife or children or other family members, but no, it is not easy to please them. It's very difficult to please them. But it is very easy to please Supreme Lord Sri Krishna because He is the dearmost. He is within your own heart. He is not outside you. Simply by saying that, "Oh Lord, I belong to you and you belong to me," the Lord is pleased. So, He is telling এই অচ্যুতকে প্রসন্ন করা বহু আয়াসের কার্য না. It's not difficult to please Achyuta. Now we'll continue from verse number 20. परावरेषु भूतेषु ब्रह्मान्तस्थावरादिषु भौतिकेषु विकारेषु भूतेष्वथ महत्सु च गुणेषु गुणसाम्ये च गुणव्यतिकरे तथा एक एव परो ह्यात्मा भगवान् ईश्वरो अव्ययः प्रत्यगात्मस्वरूपेण दृश्यरूपेण च स्वयं व्याप्य व्यापक निर्देश्यो हि अनिर्दिश्यो अविकल्पितः केवलानुभवानन्दस्वरूपः परमेश्वरः मायान्तर्हितैश्वर्य ईशते गुणसर्गया. स्थावर पदार्थ হইতে ব্রহ্ম পর্যন্ত उत्तम अधम जीव समूहे ओ भौतिक विकार समूहे अर्थात पृथ्व्यादि पंच महाभूतेर कार्य घट पटादिते महत्त्वादिते ओ आकाशादि पंचभूते सत्व रजस्तमो समूहे प्रकृतिते एवं गुणसाम्य अर्थात अहंकारादिते से ही एक परब्रह्मई आत्मा भगवान व ईश्वर. So the Lord is present in all the living entities, not just humans only. Everything is a transformation of Supreme Lord Vishnu. Everything that we see, like sthavara padartha, the non-moving items, the non-moving objects in this material world, starting from that all the way up to Brahma. Whatever may be the living entity, means mountains are also living entities. The trees are also living entities. They are called sthavara. They are situated at one place. They don't move, non-moving. Right up to Brahma, topmost Jiva, there are different living entities. So, in all these living entities and Bhautik Vikara Samuhe and all the material transformations that you see in this earth, on this planet, all of them, within them, Arthat Pancha Mahabhuta. That means the five material elements due to which everything is a transformation of these five material elements. Isn't it? You are preparing mud pot, that's a transformation of earth. Something is a transformation of water, something is a transformation of fire, etc. So, so within all these transformations, or even within Pancha Mahabhuta, there is existence of Lord. Mahatattvadite, and in Mahatattva, total material energy, within the total material energy also is the Supreme Lord. O Akashadi Panchabhute, Sattva Rajas Tamoguna Samuhe, and he is present in Sattvaguna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna. You see, everything becomes animate by the touch of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. Everything has come into existence by the will of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. Everything becomes animate by the will of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. Everything gets annihilated by the will of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. All of them has got the power by the will of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. Therefore, we cannot think any object or anything to be outside Lord Hari. What Prahlad is telling here is that everything that you see, animate, inanimate, material objects, and the five material elements, earth, water, fire, air, ether, etc., the three gunas, sattva, raja, tamo guna, in everything there is existence of Supreme Lord. Prakriti means in this material world, ahankara in the false ego, that Supreme Lord is Atma, Bhagavan and Parabrahma. He is the Atma, he is the soul, driving force. He is Parabrahma, he is transcendental Brahman and Bhagavan, Supreme. So, he is existing everywhere. What he is telling is that you don't have to search where Krishna is also. But you may say, oh, we have to go to the jungle to find where Krishna is, we have to undergo the penances, or maybe which place we have to go, we don't know. Prahlad is telling, it is very easy to please Hari, and it is very easy to find Hari also. You can find him everywhere. Wherever you see, there is Hari. Rasoham Apsu Kaunte is telling that I am in water, I am the taste. When you drink water, when the thirst is quenched, wow, it's because of the presence of Krishna quenches thirst. So, the thing is, immediately you can remember Krishna. When the wind is blowing, immediately you can remember Krishna. Oh, it is because the order of Supreme Lord Vishnu, the wind god is blowing. Oh, my Supreme Lord has given this order. So, in every opportunity, at every place, and at every time, you can remember or you can see Hari. He is everywhere. Jini Avyaya, and he is inexhaustible. He is not, he will never be fallible or finished. He is inexhaustible. Jini Pratyagatma अर्थात दृष्ट रूपे सर्वभूत अंतर्यामी जिनी व्याप्य व्यापक रूपे निर्देश्य. And he is present in all the living entities as super soul. He is all pervasive. He is called as all pervasive principle. Kintu vastutah anirdeshya. But still it is very difficult to determine him. He is everywhere. He can be seen anywhere and everywhere. He is called as all pervasive principle. But there is no definitive definition about him. Means nobody can describe him properly. O भेदरहित हय्याओ जिनी अनुभवात्मक ज्ञान स्वरूप ओ आनंद स्वरूपे Parameshwar. So even though he is free from any what do you call variety, you can say, what is the right word for it? Vastuta anirdeshya bhedarahita hoyao, even though he is non-dual, even though he is a single substance, non-dual substance, Jini Anubhavatmak Jnana Swarupa Ananda Swarupa Parameshwar. Still, he has the experience of knowledge and Ananda. Means, he is non-dual substance, he is Vaishamya Rahita, means there is no variety, which means no material variety. He is free from any kinds of varieties or transformations of this world. But yet, he has experience of Ananda and he is knowledgeable, that is Parameshwara. Tini Swarupa Achadan Kuriya Gunasrishtir Karanibhuta Maya Dvara Parichinna Vasturnai Mithya Kalpitahan. And he, through his own Maya, covers himself. He does not reveal himself to everyone. So even though he is told that the Lord is everywhere, everywhere he is there. There is no place where there is no presence of Lord. But yet we are not able to see him. Why? Because he has covered himself with his own Maya. Just like Atma is there in all of us. Are we able to see Atma? We are not able to see Atma. Even the best of the instruments available in today's scientific world will not be sufficient to see one's own Atma. Forget about Atma, mind also nobody can see. It's not a physical object that one can see. There is, subject called consciousness. There is a subject of consciousness that is being taught about these days in the schools and colleges. Because this subject is not coming under material sciences. It's not a material science. Consciousness is completely different science altogether. If you remove completely consciousness from the world, then everything is a dead matter and all the study becomes useless. Therefore, the subject of consciousness and the mind study is also there. Psychology, mind study. Show me the mind. Where is the mind that you are studying on it? Nobody can show the mind. But why is the mind study? There are so many books, psychology and so many other books are written. There are also psychiatrists who treat the mind. Where is the mind? There is no mind that one can see. So, it cannot be seen by the gross sense organs, but that cannot be, the existence of it cannot be negated. The existence of an object can be understood by the quality of the object. What is the quality of mind? What is the activity of the mind? Manana Shakti. Remembrance, contemplation is the activity of the mind. So, it is not some physical object, but by this power, imagination power, or the contemplating power, this is coming from the mind. So, existence of mind can be understood by the presence of imaginatory power or by the power of contemplation, etc. In a similar manner, the existence of the consciousness can be understood, cannot be seen. But the existence of consciousness can be understood by the animation of the body, the desire, ichha, kriya and anubhuti, the desire, the activity to perform and the feeling. Just like a dead body is there, corpse is there, there is no feeling. Even if someone beats or someone tramples, someone is burning, whatever it is, there is no experience. But a living entity is feeling the experience. What is the difference? Okay, heart is not working, fine, but everything else is there. If not working, what? Why has it stopped working? Therefore, the consciousness studies have entered into some universities and schools now. They are concentrating on this because they have understood there is some other dimension, some dimension other than what we are studying. And we cannot totally deny the consciousness, existence of consciousness. Therefore, the studies have become, part of some universities. Now, the thing is, similarly, if one cannot see one's own Atma, one cannot see the mind, what is the difficulty in understanding that we are not able to see Supreme Lord Sri Krishna? And yet, the existence of Supreme Lord cannot be denied because the universe is moving, is working. Can anyone say that anything works without the influence of a conscious unit? Just like the fan is moving. Yes, it's a machine, it is moving. But I have to turn on the switch. Without turning on the switch, it will not rotate. Even if there is switch and the fan and I switch it on, if there is no electricity in it, the wire is there. All the external things are there. The wire, the fan, the switch, everything is there. But there is no electricity. Can we see electricity? Whether by seeing the naked wire, can I tell, oh, there is electricity in this? No. We cannot tell it. But by the activity of it, I switch it on, my fan is rotating, oh, there is electricity in the wire. Confirmation. In a similar manner, Atma is there or not, whether you are moving, whether you are performing activities, whether you are feeling. If it is there, Atma is there. If it is not there, it is like a dead wire. No electricity in it. So, Paramatma is making the entire world animate. If the Lord were not to interfere, then there is no animation possible. Means there should be a presence of a conscious unit even for a machine to work. If the entire universe is like a machine, that seasons are coming and going, sun is rising and setting, moon is coming and and is setting, mangoes are growing, jackfruits are growing, lily flowers are growing, and some seasons they are not growing. Even if you call this is a machine, this entire world, who is operating this machine? What human is doing it? No human is doing it. You may say, I am giving water. So what? That is not the reason for the fruit. The reason is that someone has, given within the seed the fruit, and that is not you. So, this entire world, if it is like a machine, it is being operated, and the operator is nothing but Supreme Consciousness. So, but yet we are not able to see. So, Prahlad Maharaj is telling that Maya dvara parichanna vasturnai, just like an object covered by Maya cannot be seen, in a similar manner the Supreme Lord cannot be seen. So the thing is that He is everywhere, but nobody can see Him. Shri Vishwanath Thakur writes in the commentary, Keval nija hridayi वर्तमान ताके परिचर्या करते होइबे ताहा नहीं किंतु सर्वत्र वर्तमान ताहाके सकलेर प्रति सम्मानेर द्वाराई संतोष विधान करते होइबे इहा उपदेश देवार जन्य ताहार सार्वत्रिकी सर्वकालिकी सत्ता बोलितेचेन दुईटी श्लोके. So these verses that we read that talk about Prahlad is giving instruction to his friends that it is not that the Lord is limited only to your heart. It's not that the Lord is sitting only in your heart, but He is everywhere. He is all pervasive. Therefore, simply by offering respect to others means thinking that my object of worship is residing in the heart of other person, that will please the Supreme Lord. Krishna adhisthana sarva jive jani sada karabi sammana sabe adare sarvada. Bhaktivinoda Thakur has written in his Kirtan that my object of worship, Krishna, is residing in the heart of all the living entities, not only human beings. Human beings I will give respect, but animals I will kill and eat. No. He is Krishna adhisthana sarva jive. Sarva jiva means in all the living entities, not just human beings or demigods, in everyone. Karabi sammana sabe adare sarvada. Thinking like this, give respect to everyone. So here Prahlad is telling that. In the previous verse he told it's not very difficult to please Hari because he is sitting within your heart. Now in this verse he is telling that it is not that just only in your heart. In the heart of all the living entities is residing. Therefore, simply by respecting others, the Supreme Lord will be pleased. Which means the Lord is present everywhere and at all times. Everywhere and all times. Paravareshu उत्कृष्ट एवं निकृष्ट सकल प्राणीते अर्थात स्थावरादि ब्रह्मा पर्यंत सर्वभूते. So, it is a dog, it's an insect. How can Lord reside in the heart of an insect? So insignificant. No, he is residing even in the heart of an insect. He is residing in the heart of even a stool worm, a worm in a stool. In all the living entities, the Lord is existing. So that means the Lord is contaminated. A worm in a stool is contaminated, and he is inside that, he is contaminated. No, he is always pure. Avyaya, he is inexhaustible, and he is Shuddha, is completely pure. In whatever place he is, that place will be purified, but not he will be impurified. Just like sun god. Sun is rising at every place, isn't it? He is not discriminating. Oh, this is a filthy place. There are only hutments here, there are no rich people here. So what is the use of giving sun to him? They are not able to do any oblations. They are not offering anything to me. They cannot pay the bill to me. So no. Sun is equal on everyone, and he is equally shedding light on everyone. And even he is shedding light on the filthy place also. Like places where the dogs, cats, etc., they urinate, they pass stool, etc. That's a contaminated place. Sun is not telling, oh, this is not a nice place to stay, it's contaminated. No, he is even raising there. So does that mean that the sun is contaminated by the touch of the stool of a dog or a hog? No. Instead, that place is purified, but the sun is not impurified. So it's being said here that Utkrishta evam Nikrishta Sakala Pranita, in all living entities, be it the high class living entities or the most abominable living entities, in all the living entities, the Lord is present. Bhautikeshu, and Nikrishta means the abominable or the most what do you call lower species. They are nothing but sthavar, the non-moving objects, and the highest means Brahma, etc. So in all the living entities, the Lord is present. भौतिकेषु पंचभौतिक विकार अजीव घटादिते आकाशादि पंचमहाभूते गुण साम्यावस्था प्रकृतिते ओ गुण व्यतिकर महत्तत्वादिते एवं परः भूतादि प्राकृत ओ प्रकृति होते भिन्न एक परब्रह्म परमात्मा एवं भगवान यही शब्द त्रयेर जिनी वाच्य. So Bhautikeshu means he is also present in the five material elements. He is also present in what do you call Mahat Tattva, the total material energy. And you are that Vyakta Avyakta Ubhaya Rupe a Parabrahma. And you are sometimes manifest, sometimes not manifest. The Lord is sometimes manifest to all, sometimes is not manifest. Paramatma evam Bhagavan a Shabdatraya Dvara Vachya. And he is called as Brahma, Paramatma and Bhagavan. By these three names he is known. তিনি ঈশ্বর বলিয়া কল্পিত হন, ইহা পরবর্তী শ্লোকের সহিত অন্বিত হইবে। কি প্রকার তিনি? তাতে বলিতেছেন অব্যয়। So what are his qualities? Who is he? Then one of the qualities that here is being described is avyaya. Avyaya means that which is inexhaustible, that is permanent. Like we are undergoing transformations. We have taken birth, we are grown, we are into middle age, then we grow old and then we die. This is a cycle that all of us are undergoing. But the Supreme Lord does not undergo any of these transformations. Avyaya, he is inexhaustible. He is as he is always. Samastakale apakshaya shunya. Not only for some time, always, eternally he is inexhaustible. Not for certain time, but eternal. যদি বলেন যদি তাহাকে জানা যায় তাহা হইলে তিনি এইরূপ এইভাবে নির্দেশ করুন, তাতে বলতেছেন তিনি প্রত্যেগাত্মা অর্থাৎ দৃষ্টরূপে সর্বজীবের আত্মা. So if one were to say, okay, if you are telling that he is everywhere, he could be understood in this way, then please tell me how he looks like. What is his form? How does he look like? Please describe his qualities. Then the answer to that is, जिनी परमात्मा अर्थात दृष्टरूपे सर्वजीवेर आत्मा परमात्मा परस्वरूपे व्यापक एवं दृश्य जगत ताहार द्वारा व्याप्य अर्थात दृष्टा और दृश्य रूपे वाप्य व ओ व्यापक रूपे तिनि निर्देश्य वस्तुतः किंतु तिनि निजे अनिर्देश्य. You see, he can be described as Paramatma. He can be described as all pervasive principle. This entire world is manifested by him or expanded by him. Therefore, he is the overseer of this material world, and he is also the object to be seen. And tini nije, but still he is anirdeshya, cannot be determined. So the qualities of the Lord are that although he is present everywhere, in all the living entities, all times, in Pancha Mahabhuta, in Mahat Tattva, in all the animate and inanimate objects, right from the Brahmaloka down to the Patala, the living entity is there. In every living entity, the Supreme Lord is present. But even though he can be described to be present in all the living entities, yet he cannot be seen by everyone. তিনি কেবল अविमिश्र आनंद अनुभव स्वरूप. He is an enjoyer of unalloyed bliss. He is an enjoyer of unalloyed bliss. এইভাবে सर्वत्र स्वस्वरूप भूत ऐश्वर्येर द्वारा प्रकट रूपे विराजमान থাকিলেও माया द्वारा अर्थात निजेर अविद्या हेतु जीव ताहाके देखिते समर्थ बोलिया তিনি নিজের ঐশ্বর্য অন্তর্হিত করিয়া রাখেন। কিরূপ মায়ার দ্বারা তাহাতে বলিতেছেন গুণ सर्गया गुण सकलेर अर्थात इंद्रियगणेर द्वारा अनुभूयमान शब्दादिर सर्ग बोलिते सृष्टि जहा हईते सेई मायार द्वारा इहाते शब्दादि अनुभव है किंतु सेखाने अवस्थित थाकलेও ईश्वर अनुभव है ना. So what Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur is writing is basically, even though the Lord can be described to present everywhere and he has these qualities, those qualities, yet he cannot be seen or perceived or realized by an ordinary person. Just like I gave an example that we cannot see whether electricity is there in the wire or not. I can see the wire is there. Inside the wire there is a copper wire. Inside the plastic wire there is a copper wire. Everything is seen. Electricity is there. Now electricity is there, but I cannot see. But there is certain mechanism, there is certain technique by which one can see that electricity. That scientists know. In a similar manner, even though the Lord is present everywhere, and the Lord can be seen everywhere, yet those who have not followed the procedure to see Him, He is not to be seen by them. What is that procedure? Our Param Gurudev, when he was Haigriv Das Brahmachari, he had a discussion with Dr. C.V. Raman. C.V. Raman was a inorganic chemist or inorganic scientist, research scientist. He has a laboratory in Bengal. He has authored few books also on inorganic chemistry. We used to study those books, in our college days, inorganic chemistry. So he's a, master of inorganic chemistry. So some of the students, they used to come to participate in the annual functions of Gaudiya Math. So they came, approached Prabhupada, and they told that we see that you are inviting special dignitaries. Why don't you invite our Professor Dr. Raman, who is a very famous person in the entire world, not only in India. He is a scientist in organic chemistry, so he is all known, everywhere known. So why don't you invite our, professor? Then Param Guru said, then Prabhupada said, yes, we can do so, but we should know who wants to come, who is willing to come, but we can certainly do so. Now, one day, our Param Gurudev, our Prabhupada told our Param Gurudev, Haigriv Das Brahmachari, go and invite him for the upcoming Janmashtami function. On this particular day, he will speak Harikatha. Our Param Gurudev went, and he at first observed the laboratory, what is where. So he observed everything. And then there was a discussion with Dr. Raman. So Dr. Raman was told that I have come from Gaudiya Math, and our Gurudev Prabhupada is inviting you to give your speech on Sri Krishna on his Janmashtami day. Dr. Raman told, I don't believe in this Kesto Vesto. Kesto means is a colloquial of Krishna. Vesto means, colloquial of Vishnu. I don't believe in Krishna and Vishnu. If you can show me, then I can believe. Then our Param Gurudev told, with this material eyes, what can you see? Behind this wall, there is entire North Calcutta. Can you see? No. I have machines which are capable of seeing it. I can, if I want to see, then I will use the machines to see it. Then Param Gurudev told, but machines also have some limitation, right? Microscope or, telescope. They also have a limitation. You can see from this distance, that distance. You cannot go beyond. So, would you say that beyond the vision of telescope there is no Calcutta existing? He said, no, I am not saying that. So because you are not able to see, then it is not there. Then he said, no, I am not interested. As far as I can see, I will see. Beyond that, whatever happens is not of my interest. Then, if you can really show me your Vishnu or Krishna, I shall go. Then our Param Gurudev asks him that, you see, you have so many students working under you as, research for some research. Definitely your knowledge of the subject is superior. Whatever you are teaching to your students, you have got realization of that subject. But for the students, it's not yet realized. Now, for getting PhD degree, one has to study BSc, Bachelor of Science, for 3 years. then MSc for 2 years, Master of Science for 2 years, and then after that PhD for 4 years or 5 years. So you have to study for 10 years to get this research, PhD degree or research degree. Now, if your students were to say that please make us realize the subject first. If we see that this subject is of worth, then we will do research, PhD. Can you do this? No. First they have to study. They have to work. There is a procedure. If they follow that procedure, then they will get realized. It's not possible to make them realized first and then they do the research work. No, they have to, it's an evolving process. They have to follow that. Then our Param Gurudev told, my point is exactly that. There is a procedure to see God. You cannot say that show me God now and I will do bhajan. No, it's not possible. You follow the procedure. Then if it is correctly done, then you will see. Just like, if a student is not doing his research properly, will you award him that yes, he has a knowledge of the subject? You will not give. In a similar manner, if you are following those who have got realization of this subject, by their mercy, you will have an understanding. And then you say there is no God, then I will believe. Then our Dr. Raman, he had no answer. He kept quiet. He told that, you see, I have no knowledge about Krishna. If I go there, what will I speak? I will become, victim of laughing stock for every person. Every person's in the. I don't have any knowledge of this. Kindly invite someone else for this. The one who has told that I don't believe, he told that I have no knowledge. I cannot speak now. So the thing is that in a similar manner, the Supreme Lord is everywhere. But we should follow the procedure to understand that Supreme Lord, to see Supreme Lord everywhere, in everyone's heart. Just like electricity, I have been telling, that to understand that there is electricity or to realize, to see, you need to follow a particular procedure. You need to be trained under a proper, person who has experience or knowledge of this. In a similar manner, Atma also. So Prahlad Maharaj is telling here that although Supreme Lord is existing everywhere, although the Supreme Lord is existing all times, yet he is not to be seen because he has covered himself with Maya. Only if you follow those who have realized, then you will be able to see. We will stop here. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Shri Guru Gauranga Gandharvika Giridhari Shri Radha Madan Mohan Panchatattvatmak Shri Gaura Hari Ki Jai. Paramaraditam Patita Pavana Stotra Sata Shri Srimad Bhakti Vallabh Tirtha Goswami Shri Guru Maharaj Ki Jai. Nitya Lila Pravishthom Vishnupad Paramam Stotra Sata Shri Srimad Bhakti Daita Madhava Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jagat Guru Shri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada Ki Jai. Shri Rupanuga Guru Varga Ki Jai. Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath, Shri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Das Raghunath Shadu Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda Ki Jai. Jai Saparikar Shri Radha Madan Mohan Shri Radha Govinda Shri Radha Gopinath Jiyo Ki Jai. Jai Nityalila Pravishthom Vishnupad Paramam Stotra Sata Shri Srimad Bhakti Alok Paramams Goswami Maharaj Shubha Avirbhav Titi Puja Ki Jai. Granth Srimad Bhagavat Mahapuran Ki Jai. Shri Krishna Dvaipayana Vedavyasa Mahamuni Ki Jai. Srimad Bhagavat Shravanakari Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Nitai Gaur Primanande Hari Hari Bol.